Now that we've covered a bit the theory behind design systems, I want to illustrate it and show concretely what it looks like. For that purpose, we'll do a little case study and we'll analyze a design system which is publicly shared by Shopify and called Shopify Polaris. When it comes to design system, Shopify has been one of the companies promoting it for years. And what's cool is that they share publicly many elements of their internal design system on a platform that any designer or developer who is building a product on top of Shopify's platform can reuse. On it, you'll find many design guidelines as well as design components that are the heart of a design system. In a previous video, I explained that in a design system, we could distinguish the tangible from the intangible elements, with the intangible elements being the values and philosophy behind a product. On Polaris, you can find perfect examples of that. First, they sum up the core values that designers and developers should keep in mind while creating products for the Shopify ecosystem on the Shopify Experience Values page. These 6 major values are considerate, empowering, crafted, efficient, trustworthy, and familiar. And they are described each in a couple of paragraphs. While these values are very general, you also find guidelines for more specific elements. For example, there's a whole section about illustrations. On this page, you can see the principles that should guide a designer when she creates an illustration, like always be useful, keep it in a family, or be considerate. As you can see, these intangible elements are most of the time described with text. But when it comes to tangible design system elements, you'll find more concrete formats that designers and developers can use out of the box. As a reminder, design tokens are the values needed to construct and maintain interfaces such as spacing, color, or typography, all of that represented as data. You can see a good example of that on the page dedicated to spacing. Here, designers and developers can find all the spacing values that they should implement in their code. Same with the typography section, with all the font sizes that should be used, as well as the different fonts depending on the platform where the interface lives. These tangible elements and design tokens are concrete elements that designers and developers need to integrate in their code. This is why you very often find them in the form of code samples hosted on GitHub or on Figma files. Again, Polaris provides both with a bunch of ready-to-use React components hosted on GitHub and a complete Figma UI kit for designers.